All right, here we go. Reggie and Jay go for a walk every morning. Reggie walks 2 1/4 miles. Jay walks 1 3/8 miles, less than Reggie. What's the total distance they walk every morning? Really, the only tricky part of this one is that if you're just reading this quickly and not paying very close attention, you're going to think that Jay walks 1 3/8 miles when he doesn't. He walks 1 3/8 miles less than Reggie. So we need to find out, first figure out how much Jay walks a day, and then add that to what Reggie walks, since we already know what Reggie is. So what it's doing is, if we look at our bar model, okay, we know Reggie walks 2 1/4 miles. This is Reggie. We don't know what this is yet, but we know that it is 1 3/8 less than Reggie's. So we can find that super quick. 2 1/4 minus 1 3/8. Okay, these are not the same size pieces, so I'm going to have to make these into eighths. So this becomes 2 2/8 minus 1 3/8. Uh-oh, I don't have enough eighths. Lucky for us, I can always go next door and borrow. My 2 is going to become a 1. And that 1 whole that I borrow is worth 8/8. So my new number is 1 8/8. I'm sorry, I had 8/8 and 2/8. So my new number is going to be 1 10/8. And I'm going to subtract 1 3/8. Because Jay walks, Jay Walker, 1 3/8 miles less than Reggie. So 1 10/8 minus 1 3/8. 10/8 minus 3/8 is 7/8. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, so this is Jay walks 7/8 of a mile. So I know what this is now. It is 7/8. All I have to do to find out how much they walk together is just add them up. 2 1/4 for Reggie, 7/8 for Jay. Not the same size pieces, easy to fix. Turning my fourths into eighths. Reggie actually walks 2 2/8 miles. Jay walks 7/8 of a mile. 2/8 plus 7/8 is 9/8 all day. 2 plus nothing is 2. I am totally correct. I'm done with this, except the world would not like my answer. So 2 9/8, I can pull out a whole, 1 whole from this, so that would be 8/8, making my number 3 1/8. So your solution sentence would read, Reggie and Jay walk 3 1/8 miles each morning. Done. See? Isn't it so much easier when somebody's walking you through this?